Hello, 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 everybody, and good morning. Welcome into Emily's Upcycled Home. I'm a little bit early. I'm going to get myself situated here. Hopefully, I'm surrounded by craft stuff. Let me raise you guys up just a tad. If you guys are new to my page, welcome in. If you see that live button up in the corner, we are currently live. If you no longer see it, give me that hashtag replay down in those comments. If you guys couldn't share me out, it's not letting me share it out, but welcome in, Terry. Welcome in, Angie. Hello, how are you guys doing this morning? I'm on something, my chair's on something. I swear you guys, I clean my craft space constantly and it's just a mess constantly. How many of you guys have that problem? I am a little bit early. Forgot my water. But I do have my molds. Hello, kitty. I already have my molds going on because last time it took a little bit while because of the temperature in the room. It's a little bit colder, so it took a little bit. So I went ahead and did them. And I do have the Cameo ILD mold here that we are going to be using on today's project. And I did a little filigree one at the top. And that one is the Classic Element Molds by ILD as well. Remember, you guys can use these with my affiliate link down in those pinned on the top of my page. Forgot to share myself to the group. All right. And then what we're going to be, I found this tag and it looked like it had a Santa on it. Good morning, Jean. But we're going to go ahead and use some more of that paper we used on yesterday's craft. And I think we're gonna give this a layer technique on this little tag. Let's just play around and see what we come up with. Let me go grab my water because I'm already thirsty. Kind of hot in here for me. And let's people come in, share me out, and I'll be right back. I had to remember where I put my water. Okay, like yesterday, we're gonna go ahead and, hello, Dana. We're gonna go ahead and start out with a blank canvas and paint this white. We're gonna come back in with that Fusion Victorian lace and just coat it. I'm gonna go on top of this paper here. So what is everybody up to this Friday? Any plans? Any weekend plans? What are we doing? And this Fusion paint does have its own built-in sealer, so you don't have to worry about sealing it, especially if you use a transfer. So we want that blank canvas with our pretty little white. So if you guys are looking for like a white color, this is a pretty color. Has a little bit of an undertone to it, but it is a brighter white. Kitty saying hi to Jean. Alrighty, you guys. Just gonna layer this on. And I think one coat is good. I'll go ahead and give this a little dry. Are you using the floral ephemera paper from Recycled Treasure? I'm using this one. I opened the package, and you know how she has those little cards with it, Dana? I don't know where the card went. So if you know what this one's called, Dana, if you could put that down in the comments. But I don't know what it's called, but it's going to be this one. We used it on yesterday's project. So we're just going to kind of go on with it. This was yesterday's project. If you guys missed that, you guys can check out that replay. So we'll go ahead and use some more of this paper, more of the pinkish colors, and then layer it up with some other colors. I'm going to go ahead and give this a little bit of a dry. And don't forget, you guys, I am now an affiliate with Recycled Treasure. So you pick out your beautiful papers, but please use my link also pinned to the top of my page. I think I want a little bit of wording. Let's just make it go up and down because I kind of like these little roses here. The hole, where's the hole? Up there. I think that will be cute as our little border. So let me go ahead and get my little piece of sandpaper. And there's so much paper on here, you guys, so much. You guys can also wet this, do it however you want. Hello, Kimmy, how are you? My little angels are still out, Kimmy. I left them out. It's all right. If you trick your mind, it says love, so we're all good. Alrighty. You don't have to do it this way, you guys. You can go ahead and take it off after, but I wanted to get this out of my way. All right. Terry, Mindy, I think people are just popping by, so I hope you guys come on in. Hello, Ellen. Dallas, McDonald's watching. Leah, welcome in. And Happy New Year to you. All right, so there's going to be our piece. That's going to be our background. I think it's going to look cute. So let's go ahead and get our little Mod Podge. You guys, I bought the big old gallon of Mod Podge, and because I need to fill up my container again, and I don't know what I do with it. I lose everything. Are you guys one of those crafters that lose everything? Because I do. Put this on a little thick, so I'm going to wipe some of that off on the side. Then we're going to go ahead and place our thing back on. And I like to take the rest of the Mod Podge and go around the edge. Just to help seal that and stick it really well to our piece. I'm gonna go ahead and find that hole, because as we heat set it, it might help stick into that little spot. So I'm gonna come in with my heat tool. Love the tag. Oh, we're gonna layer it. Hello, Boom, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Guys, I am going through my stuff, so You're gonna see some upcycles of pieces that are halfway done, never completed, maybe Christmas turning into something else. All right, so because we're gonna have our paper, our layering look, we don't wanna put too much wax or anything on there. So I'm going to leave this like this, and then we're gonna kind of start gluing and working with our little molds. So this one is an ILD Classic Elements mold. And if you haven't used the resin before, it's a 1-to-1 ratio. You can also get this with my affiliate link to Julie's Designs and Signs. And if you want to purchase anything else, she does a $9 flat rate shipping. So you'll save on the shipping for your paints and products. And I think she might be having a sale. Don't quote me on that, but I think it might. So you just mix the 1-to-1 ratio, let it sit for about 5 minutes. And then you get these cute little medallions. Happy New Year to you. So we're gonna add that there, and our rope is gonna go here, so we don't want to add it too high. Then this one is the cameo mold ones, and I made a few of them. Some of these end up in my craft bags, you guys. So there's a cute little rose one. We have this little piece with some, this is the cute little heart one. Let me see what this one is. It's another little floral circle. And these ones are cameo molds, and I think I'm gonna do the larger one on this one. And then we're gonna do this large one here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put that under that. But we don't wanna put them on yet because we do wanna paint them up and everything. I think I want to start out with like a creamy color and then go over and layer it up and see what happens. So, oh, we can even do, well, here's pink and cream. So let's go ahead and play with these. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing here. They are cute. I'm just gonna layer, because we have pink in there, we're just gonna randomly layer some colors on here. I'm not gonna worry about perfection, nice and neat. We just want those undertones on them because we're probably gonna come in with a cream on top, a white on top. So there's just that little layer of pink on there. And you guys, this is Dixie Belle Tea Rose, which is a beautiful pink color. Melody is watching. Welcome in. Terry is watching. Now look how when you paint it, you see how the detailing comes out. I'm gonna kind of put more pink in her hair and around her dress. Not so much on her face. And you guys, if you get these and like say you make them and you want to use them again and you want them more pliable, all you have to do is heat them back up and then they'll be good to go. You can, as you work with them on a piece or on a surface, you'll be able to like mold them around a piece, or like if you want one, because you can even layer them on top. So if you wanted one on top like this, you can go ahead, heat that up, and it'll find the curvature of the piece as well. We're just gonna have fun layering today, you guys. I'm gonna come in with some of this. This color is called Burlap from Dixie Belle as well. So how many of you guys use molds and resins? I didn't really dry this. That's all right. I'm gonna add some of this color over that pink. You can always come back and add more colors, more pink, more whatever. I'm gonna give this a light dry, and I'm gonna go a little bit higher with my heat tool so we don't start making it too pliable or melt it. Then I'm just gonna come back in. There's a little too much there. I'm gonna come back in with white. So what is anybody crafting with me? I'm gonna come back in with our Victorian lace here. Remember, this has our sealant, but I want to do a dry brushing kind of look to it, so we're gonna like take off a lot of our paint and just kind of glide our brush. Can always go heavier and add more layers to get that depth you want, but you always want to start out a little bit light. Okay, that's what she's looking like after the first layer. I wish I can like get you guys up close. Like there should be a button where you can zoom in and like zoom out. They need to have that. I'm gonna go a little darker. You guys see that? I've used moulds, haven't done resin yet, but I've done them with hot glue and latex. The one, oh yeah. Yeah, I want to do the latex one, or the, that's what it's called. That one, I haven't done that one. I've done the hot glue, so yeah, if you guys don't have the resin, you can do hot glue. Just get 2 glue guns so that you can do one and then the other, you know what I mean? Because it's going to use quite a bit of the hot glue. Then you're going to have to heat up more. So I'm going to leave that one like that, and then we'll probably come in with another layer after that one dries. Good morning, Cheryl. How are you, my gal? Then we'll come in and do this one. I'm gonna put this one down. It's a little bit more intricate, or see, this one I put a lot more white on there. Okay, so there is our 2 little pieces. I'm gonna give that a dry, and then we'll probably come in with some dark wax. Cap this real quick. All right, so I want my dark wax, but I want it to be able to work with it a little bit. So I'm going to come in with some clear first. And let's just use one of these little makeup brushes. Look how cute these are, you guys. All right. So let's do our clear wax. This is Dixie Belle clear wax, and I know it looks white, but it does come off clear. And I'm just gonna put a little layer on there just to help work in that dark wax. I should really mark this as a clear wax brush because they tend to all get mixed up. Let me write clear on here. I guess I'm not gonna write clear on here. All right, so we're gonna come in with a smaller brush, and then we're gonna blend in our dark wax. Or this is not dark wax, this is actually antique wax from Bear, which is one of the better wax colors that I like to use, especially for antiquing things. You can also use black wax from Dixie Belle if you want like a darker tone, and sometimes you can even mix them up. I'm gonna come in with the smaller brush. You guys, look at this cute little thing that my son got me for Christmas. I put my little wax brushes and stuff in there. Look, have you guys seen these? I think they're at like the Home Depot or something. But that was kind of heavy. All right, let me get back on track. Just gonna tap a little bit. Can offload. I have been sewing for 2 weeks. Angie, what have you been making? My skirts. Oh, skirts. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to sew some curtains for my kitchen. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and add our antique wax here. And you can play around, add it to certain areas and not to other areas, or add lightly to other areas. And I'm just gonna go ahead and get my rag and kind of pull off the excess. I really want it to get in those roses, and then the white to come through, and the, well, it has a light hint of pink on there. So you guys see that? I think that looks good. Let's go ahead and do this one. Got my hot glue on. Have you guys sewn? Yeah, it's a cute little toolbox. Angie, this wax here is from Home Depot. It's called, oh, wrong camera. This is called antique wax. It's a Home Depot line. And I think they upgraded the look of the outside, but it's in their you know, chalk paint and wax area. I'm gonna have to add a little bit more white to this one. No, maybe not. And there's our little top. Now, if you wanted to come in with some darker wax, you could do that too. So let's come in with the black wax and see if we can add a little bit more depth to this. And I'm just gonna go around like on the tips. You guys don't have to do that, but you can see the black wax adding a little bit more depth to your piece. So I'm gonna do that. Especially on the outside edges. That's where I'm gonna rub it. In this little center here. And then we'll go ahead and add a little bit to our gal here. I have too many toolboxes for my crafts, brooms, and 2 for my makeup. Oh. I don't have any makeup. I have makeup that is expired from like years, because I don't really put makeup on. But I do want to get some new makeup, especially like just the little things like the mascara, because, you know, bring out my eyes a little bit. And then the, I do want like a little bit of a powder and then maybe a blush, and that's about it. Alrighty, so there's our person. Now the other thing I'm thinking, just to make it pop even more, we're gonna come in with another wax, you guys. I have this one is called Bronze. It's also a Dixie Belle product. And we are just gonna use our fingers and highlight it a little bit. And it comes like this. It's very heavily pigmented, you guys. I like to use my little ring finger because that is not as, it doesn't have a lot of pressure as the other fingers. So then you can add very lightly, especially with, if you're like me, very heavy-handed. I'm gonna add a little bit shine. We'll glue this on and then we'll work all the rest into it. I don't know if you guys can tell. This, I'm just gonna come in on her hair and her gown and then around the edge. It's kind of a darker, well, because it's bronze, you know? If you want to come in heavier, you can come in heavier. Let me see if I can do the edges a little heavier. Just gonna feather that in. Okay, I think she's done. We might come in with a little bit of a white after we add her on, so we'll see how she does. Okay, let's go ahead and add our cutie little pieces on. Let me put all these back. Reassemble. Now remember, the rest is we're gonna blend in as we go, so we're just gonna hot glue her on. And I'm kind of just lining her up with that, the hole in the center. You guys can use other glue if you want. I'm just gonna come in with the hot glue. I think it will be fine. That's what we got going on so far. Then we're gonna go ahead and come in and do all our things to, I don't know why I put this stuff away, to all of our little tag here. Go around those edges. Kind of just layering our piece, you guys. You guys can layer yours as you see fit. You don't like the dark wax, don't put it on there. Everything's personal preference. So I'm going to blend a little bit around here. And it'll be lighter there. I'm going to come in with the bronze. Guys, I'm just gonna double dip. think I might come in with some white wax at the end. I don't know, I'm kind of scared it might mess it up, but I think they need some lightening up a little bit. So I have Dixie Belle's, no, DIY white wax. I've had this forever. This is some of the products that I tried when I first started coming into crafting, and that's how long. We're gonna come in with the white wax, and let's just kind of add it to our gal. She was a little bit too dark for me. So like I said, just play around with your stuff. My foot's falling asleep. And I'll go ahead and add it on the little medallion on the top, and then into all the background of the paper. Concentration time. Okay, and then we're just gonna wipe that excess off. Hopefully it gets stuck in the little crevices of the piece and everything. I have my rags a little damp, so we can pull off more too. Let me know what you guys are thinking so far. Alrighty. Okay, now let's come in with our piece that we're gonna hang. Of course, I'm gonna add some greenery. I'm coming in with that same baby twilight bush here. Let's add our favorite roses because she needs some love for Valentine's Day. I'm probably just gonna add 2 to this one. Go ahead and add 2 to this piece here. I'm gonna have to staple because of the wax. Oh, you guys, we got some of this pretty green velvet ribbon too. It's on the last one. So I'm gonna go ahead and line up my greenery where I want it. Are you guys still there, or did I miss comments? You guys give me some comments down there so I know you guys are still here with me and Facebook's not acting cray-cray. Put that there. Hello, Jackie. How are you? You guys see? Little tags take a long time too when you're layering them up. I might just add 1. I'm gonna go ahead and staple my greenery first. gonna make sure I keep that hole open. Let's put the 2 and then we'll camouflage it with this little piece here. All right, that one I'm gonna add glue. You love it? Loving it. Thank you, Patty. All right, now let's get in our lace. We need lace. Ooh. No. All right. I am gonna put some of this lace in it and then some of that greenery. This is just like a velvet little ribbon. Hello, Stacy. How are you? Did you decide what you're gonna make for your hubby today? We're doing a little shabby chic Valentine craft. I'm gonna call all my shabby chics Valentines because that's just what shabby chic is. It's a Valentine every day. For those of you who like shabby chic like I do. I think I might leave it a little thick. I think this will look cute hanging like on a little peg. Everything's on a pegboard, you guys. We're gonna add some green just to brighten it up a little bit and, you know, add a little color charmness to it. Whatever you guys want to call that. You see that? And just so everything kind of stays where I need it to stay, I'm going to add a staple to the back. Now we're just going to tie this little piece up here in a little bow. That way you can hang it on wherever you want. Just a simple little bow. I think I should tie a knot right there in the bottom. Let me do that. I'm gonna tie a knot at the bottom and then we'll do the top. Okay, there we go. Make sure these are facing. I'm being a little bit anal about the bow, you guys. Oh, I tied that all wrong. What am I doing wrong? How come it's not staying in a bow? Then loop it, right? I don't know what's happening here. I'm just gonna tie it in a knot up here then. It's probably why, because I need like a knot up here. This will be where you hang it. And then you can just let these drape down. I'm gonna go ahead and dovetail those and trim this one up a little bit. Now, if you guys have a shutter or a knob or something that you can hang this off, that will look cute. So there it is, you guys. What do you guys think? Is it a cutie patootie? Yeah, tie it knot first in the bow. Yeah. Let me see if I have, you know, like something you can hang it on. See, like pretend you have a shutter or a door with, a door with a knob. Look how cute that will look. I'm just hanging it right here. Guys, let me know. You could probably even paint this up white and distress it a chippy look. Well, let me put you over here with the shutter. And then we can go ahead and stage it up a little bit. Alrighty. You guys could put some vintage books underneath, you know, give it a whole look, you guys. So there it is on the little shutter hanging. I don't know, I think I like it against the black. Thank you. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Mama. So this is what I got, you guys, for this little doohickey. I don't know. Might need to do the shutter. What time did I come on here at 8? I've only been on here for 30 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and start another project, you guys. And if you guys were here the last time, we did the rooster. The rooster paper, and we didn't use the actual rooster. So on today's project, I want to see if the rooster will fit on this board that we have going on. Do I remember what this one's called? Nope. But I do have this rustic board here that I have in my stash. See what we can do with this. We're gonna go ahead and paint this white first again. Oh no. Oh no, nothing's fitting right now. Okay. So I haven't cut the sides for it yet. We're just gonna go ahead and start this one. We might have to finish it on another day. Hello, Judy. We might have to finish because I do need to cut the little slats and I do need to find some handles. But what I wanted to do is do the 2 little wood pieces here, and I have some spindles, some salvage spindles that we can add like to make handles. I think that's something I want to do, but I do want to use this chicken for a rooster. He's gonna be too big, you guys. Can we cut off his feet? He fits up here. He fits everywhere but his feet. I think we're just going to cut off his feet. I don't know. You guys give me your thoughts. Yeah, I'm just going to cut off his feet because I want to use him. Yeah, it's going to be a tray. It's going to be a tray, Dana. We might add some color in there too, other than giving it such a plain look. But you guys, are chopping off the feet okay? Hello, Joan. Love it. So we're going to do a little French cottage, I guess. Let me go ahead and paint this. You guys let me know about the feet. Love him, always want to use mine, and he is too. I'm cutting his feet off. Let's cut it off. We could just do something different. He's huge. If Recycle or Royce, if you're watching, we need some little roosters. He's going on the board though. We're gonna paint this white. Chopping his feet off. He got some nasty crusty feet anyway. He wants to see that when they're eating on their table. You love it, love it, love it, love it. That will work. Metal handles. Hello, Eddie. Paint it green. We might have to add some color to him for sure. We'll see. We'll see. But we're going to add some white here first. And it doesn't have to be like a full coverage look. It's just so that our image pops. But like I said, I do want to come in with the salvagey parts and add some salvage to this piece. This is just an old like cutting board. You can thrift them. You guys make sure you bleach them. Make sure you clean them up really good. I like to bathe mine in bleach baths. Oh man. So what is everybody doing today that's coming in? If you are going live, if you're a crafter and you're going live, go ahead and put that down in the comments for us. I know Michelle has. Michelle, is your sale today? Right? I think it's today. Vertically, we could do it vertically and make him a stand-up piece to where he does this. So you can layer him up with other cutting boards. That will look cute too. And then we can do some detailing up here. Let me see how that works. Let's do that. And we can still add some salvage embellishments and stuff like that. So I'm going to do that so his crusty little feet are in there, I guess. Yes, I think so too. And then if you have more cutting boards, just layer it up. It might look cute with a big old handle, like a spindle handle. I don't know if you guys seen those before. I've done those in the past. Almost like a big old pizza block with that big old long spindle, rusty crusty handle. Yes, that way. I think so too. You guys want his crusty feet on there, huh? Everybody wants the crusty feet. We'll go with the crusty feet, you guys. No problem. No problemo. Add the Mod Podge on there. Just get a bigger brush to like cover more ground here. Oh, I might need more on there. Said, hello, my beautiful Donna. Dazzle Art. Welcome in. There's a little booger in there. All right, so we're going long ways and we're putting his feet on there. And we might add some other elements and just make him a cute board to layer up all your other cutting boards on, or maybe we can add a basket to the base. I don't know. My thoughts are coming in though. Let's see. No, let's move him over. Yeah, let's do him like that. He's going down. Yellow timber. Well, not all the paper on the top fit. But we will work it out. Oh man, I got something on there too. We definitely need more Mod Podge down here. There you go. Let's add some more Mod Podge. Might have to add a little piece right there, depending on what we go for. All right. I think I might paint like a trim right here. Keep putting my hand in the way, you guys. This online sale, no live. Yeah, you just add the sold sign, right, Michelle? Donna, Tana is watching. Perfect. He's gorgeous. Isn't he gorgeous? Vintage. Michelle, thank you. Boom, that's okay. It's fine. Gorgeous rooster. Yeah, you guys can get this rooster with the affiliate link to Recycled Treasures decoupage papers. So go pick him up. My affiliate link is stuck to the top of my page. gonna really heat set this in. All right, let's go ahead and get my piece. Let me sit down. And we're just going to sand off the excess. Once again, going in that downward motion. This is a 220 piece of sandpaper, so it's not a coarse one either. Adorable. He's adorable. Going down on Yellington Bar. See how he looks when all this extra paper is off of him. I'm gonna have to pop on do a pop-up sale sometime too. Or you guys can head on over to Emily's Upcycle Boutique and check that out. All these pieces will be going in there as well. Okay, I'm gonna come in with more Mod Podge and we're just gonna like get into those spots. Where it didn't go. Okay, you guys, what about this piece up here? Should I just add a piece of paper to finish it off? Let's see. I think we're just gonna rip some paper, finish it off. Let's do that. I'm gonna add one little one over here. And don't throw the paper, you guys. You can use it for so many different things, even just a little decoupaging scrap piece. Okay. Let's go ahead and dry that and then sand that off. To use every brush that I can think of. Hello, Teresa. How are you? And send this off, and you guys will let me know what you think. want to stick here. So let's just take it off. Hey, you guys, here he is. I'm going to take this one off too. All right. Now, should we add some more color to him? See how he has some of this blue in here? We could bring in some blue around the edges. Or do you guys like him like plain like this? Oh, nice. They are pretty. So then the thing that I was thinking, you guys, is like, hold on a minute. As you know, I have salvage spindle that I can add up here. What do you guys think of that? We're gonna have to cut it though. And then we can add some greenery around him, like layer him like this. I'm gonna have to cut this here, and then I'll have to trim it sideways. So I'm gonna go ahead, let me just chop that off. Of course, she's not plugged in. Okay, so for the rest of it, I'm gonna have to get in with my saw. But she will go here. And then we will add greenery going like this. What do you guys think? I think I'm just gonna nail her like that. Let me see. Let's take down some of this greenery over here. So I took down some of this. This looks almost like a like thyme or like a herb. See. Oh, there's two. Let's just make a little bouquet. We're just playing right now, trying to figure out what I'm doing. So I think this is what I'm going to be doing. And then we're gonna add a like bow in that center, you guys. And try to raise him up. He's a big mama jama there. Okay, pretend the greenery fell off. Pretend, you guys. I probably finished this part off camera, but look. And then we can come in with a small little bow here. Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna have to rethink that greenery too, because we can also come in with this greenery. But we're gonna go ahead and, I don't know, I kind of like the darker greenery. Do you guys like this greenery better? And then the bow, but we're gonna go ahead and finish aging him up over here. But that will be the plan for the top, like a big O, like pizza kind of board. But let's go ahead and come in and add some waxes to this. I'm just gonna go around the edge, a little heavy around those edges. I'm gonna clear wax. I'm probably gonna seal the whole top first with a top coat, and then I'll come in and seal it with some more wax. But I do want to age up these edges here. Do you guys want me to add a little bit of color to it, or you think this wax will look good? The thing about these papers too, like they don't need much. I'm going a little heavier here. Let's go a little heavier here. And you guys see that paper just works into itself. Can't even really notice where I added more. Let's go ahead and blend that in. Sprinkle, thank you. Hello, Beverly. How are you? Doing circle motions. And I'm gonna go ahead and come in with my clear wax, you guys, and we're just gonna go over this piece, the whole piece. I know I said I was gonna seal it, but I think the wax will do the trick. And if you want more dark wax, you can go ahead and keep layering. And if any of it bubbles up, you guys, sometimes I like to rip it and distress it a little bit. I think it just, see right here? So I'm just gonna come in and add a little bit of distressing there. Well, didn't really distress. Yeah, see, the paper didn't stick right there. Huh. I might have to iron that down. Because I unplugged the cord. Hot mess coming through. Hot mess. I need a little stick or something to get under there. See how that does, but we might have to change that plan a little bit. So there it is. And you can also come in with more dark wax if you want, whatever you want. I'm gonna highlight under here a little. little halos around him. Alrighty, you guys, I think I'll go ahead and finish him off camera with our little holder at the top. And if I have any more cutting boards, we'll go ahead and stage that up with more cutting boards. Okay, you guys, so here is the work in progress. And I'll go ahead and add my handle. Hello, slept in because I didn't feel well last night. I need to watch the replay. Okay, so we'll go ahead and I hope you feel better. I am going to add the handle up here, the bow, and the greenery. All right, and I don't know, I think I might go with this greenery instead, but we'll see. But here's our beautiful image, and if you guys want to purchase this image, you guys can hit me, check out that link to Recycle's Treasures on the top of my page, pinned there. And then you guys, well, I'll show you it with the little board because I like it on the board. And then we did this cute little tag. We just hung them on a little board here. So this was our initial project, you guys. And then we had some extra time because your girl over here, the speed crafter. So I thank you guys all for joining me today. I'm going to try to go live at least twice a week, maybe Thursdays and Fridays, who knows. But keep an eye out. I'll try to post when I go live. It's 2026, you guys. I have to get back in this game. But thank you guys all for joining me. And yeah, check out the papers. Check out all the products I use for the paints and stuff from Julie's Designs and Sign. Also linked to the top, the molds as well, the resin that we use on our other piece. And if you're not following me, give me a follow, and I'll see you guys all on the next one, everybody. So you guys have a beautiful Friday and a great weekend. Bye, friends. You love the shutter? I think it looks good with the shutter, that little piece. Alrighty, you guys. No, I don't have any small spindles. You guys can check with, if you guys are looking for spindles, check with our girl Cindy at Cindy's Flips to Primitive Crafty Crafts, you guys. I don't have any that I'm selling. I have been using mine so far. All right, everybody. Bye, friends.